More sellers hitting the panic button. Hey everybody, Scott Walters. Buckle up, strap in. I got a hard-hitting pull, no punches, no sugarcoating, and no rainbows, no sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. We're going to take a look at a property, and let me just tell you, friends, it's not all rainbows and sunshine out there. For all my rainbows and sunshine cheerleaders that are saying no crash, buckle up and strap in. Expect the unexpected every single time a housing bubble or bubble behavior has surfaced. They've popped. And this bubble was artificially created. Zero organic growth, making realtors essential workers in a health crisis, stifling inventory with lockdowns and dropping rates, putting FOMO and upward pressure on these markets. Unsustainable, unorganic growth. So anybody that doesn't want to acknowledge the elephant in the room, I have to politely disagree. Now, listen, friends, I love real estate. I work in real estate. I own real estate. I'm not just here somebody producing crash videos. And I know I fall in that category. You're on one or two sides of the aisle on this. You're either crash or no crash, or maybe just flatlining, I guess. I mean, it's basically crash or no crash. So today, courtesy of one of you, a subscriber. Thank you to everybody who subscribes to the channel. If you're new, please subscribe. Subscribe right away. There's never been a more important time in history to get centered and surrounded with like-minded people. Iron will continue to sharpen iron, friends. Listen, we gotta heat map and temperature check what's going on out there in the biggest asset class in the world. Why? Because everything hinges on the U.S. housing market, which is in fact the biggest asset class we have. If we lose it, friends, we're going to lose everything. And it's happened before. Make no mistake about it. We've always went through boom and bust cycles with the real estate market. And I'm not sure, but well, I am sure. Somebody who worked in real estate witnessed not only any boom cycle, a massive boom cycle, an alarming boom cycle. Like I said, an unorganic boom cycle. So one of you, a subscriber, sent in a property. We're going to utilize that property today to drive our point home because it's easy. And a lot of times we will look at properties because it's fun to take a look at some of these listings that thought they could get sold in a euphoric market that just showed like a war zone, a disaster. And I've always said nice areas, even where I'm sitting here today in a euphoric Southern California beach town, which will typically be the last to hit and the first to rebound, but it's not recession proof. Maybe a little recession insulated in that respect, but certainly not recession proof. And because we're at the front end of now the correction phase, I think we could all agree, like I said, when you see overnight appreciation reach never seen before highs in lightning speed virtually overnight due to market manipulation, stop. It is stopped. It is frozen in place. We could go over all the data points if you'd like, but you know me, I always say throw the playbook out the window. The data won't save you. We're headed for, in fact, what appears to be potentially a flash crash. But sales have gone in the tank. We've had this biggest cool off in sales and tours, in online searches for properties in history. We're breaking all the wrong records. So it just becomes harder. Even like I said, as an industry guy, I just got to give it to you and give it to you straight. Because if we hope for the best, but prepare for the worst, come out somewhere in the middle. I think that's a pretty logical stance. Anybody wants to rule it out completely. Oh, no. Like I saw another content creator, he was popular, saying, no 2008 crash here. No, guaranteed, no way. You can't guarantee anything. You don't have a crystal ball. You don't know. Something could come out of left field. And I believe even if something doesn't come out of left field, this market's a big risk at the moment. So to drive our point home, courtesy of one of you, a subscriber, let's go ahead and jump over to today's featured property. Then we'll meet back here to wrap it up. Let's get started. All right, buckle up and strap in. Our subscriber Brandon writes, check this one out, Scott. Almost 200,000 in cuts in September. This is in Carmel, Indiana, a wealthy suburb of Indianapolis. Inventory has exploded here lately. Looks like the seller just missed the party. Love your videos. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you, Brandon. You keep up the good work as well. Let's jump over to today's property. All right, first stop, let's take a quick peek around Indianapolis, Indiana. And as you can see, a very, very beautiful area. A lot to do here, a lot to see here, a lot of wealth here, but there's one hidden elephant in the room. You guessed it, price reductions. Let's jump over to Zillow and check out today's crash map. All right, let's check out today's property. And here we go. Let's get started. They've provided some photos of the surrounding area. Looks pretty good. Let's make our way inside. And here we go. A nice look at the basement, an aerial photo, some more aerial photos, an outside picture. The inside looks a little empty, a little drab. Let's get into the numbers so we can figure this one out. You will feel right at home immediately in this character-filled interior that is flooded with light, featuring formal dining, large entertainment area, relaxed living areas, and a home office. Let's see if the price will make us feel right at home. And as we can see, the price is currently listed at $459,000 after going through multiple, back-to-back, one after another, price reductions. Subscriber Brandon was right. This one started at $625,000, now in the mid fours, approaching $200,000 off its original list price. Let's get back to the studio so we can wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back, and thank you to our subscriber that sent that in. Pretty cool listing. It was fun blowing it apart. We're going to blow it apart just a little bit further because here's the thing, friends. We really have to examine this as an opportunity to understand, to heat map and temperature check what's really going on out there. What's really going on out there in real time, not lagging data. So clearly the seller, poor people, right? Because if you came on the sixes and you're now in the fours, a $200,000 haircut that you would have gotten that number. You would have got that six. You probably would have gotten into a bidding war a year ago. You waited. Now a lot of people are rushing to market and chasing the market, in my opinion, personally, and I understand that the agent that was on this property, probably a great agent. I'm not bagging on any agents. I love my agents out there. But I understand the dynamic of this. You see, when you let the seller set the price and you're hungry for a listing and you start chasing the market, showing price reductions, for me, that's the kiss of death. Because if I have my buyer and we're taking a look at your property, when I see that many price reductions and you still are refusing to pull your listing, I know we're in trouble. We're in trouble. And that's why I always tell my buyers, don't fall in love with anything I show you today. Because as soon as you do, they got us. Now, every buyer is different. If you're Daddy Warbucks in the open checkbook policy, fall in love. But I'm trying to protect my buyers, and we're going to examine what's today's interest rate, what's our payment, what's the property's rent range, just in case we ever want to turn it into a rental and enter the high-flying world of income properties. Or just knowing that you pulled an insurance policy for yourself, that property will rent out for its payment, so the purchase price isn't as important anymore. You don't get hurt in real estate when you buy, you get hurt in real estate when you sell. And that's what's going on out there. So when I see nice areas like this, which are typically insulated from a lot of the blowback, they'll be the last to join the party. Start to exhibit this type of behavior, they're joining the party. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator. Somebody wants to see you not only win in real estate, win in life, understanding the biggest artificially created housing bubble ever produced in world history couldn't sustain itself. We examined a property today that took a $200,000 haircut in a nice area, stuck on the market. And let me just tell you, if a sharp agent comes along with a buyer for that property, they ain't giving you your most recent price reduced list price that you're currently stuck on the market with now. Oh no. In fact, I'm pretty sure you probably got some offers that were way off what you were hoping for and you rejected them, and now you're probably begging for them to bring that offer back. These are the waters we're now swimming in. I'm going to continue to protect everybody the best of my ability, because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, I have the biggest network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you. It would be our honor and our privilege to do so. Email in the description for you as well. Also, if you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, I know you're going to love the next video. and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. We will see you on the next video.